Welcome, my lovely friends. Today we're gonna be doing one of daily painting exercises. I'm gonna do a loose watercolor sunset. If you have 5 minutes on 1 hour and you just wanna have fun and have little practice, please join me. If you only have 5 minutes, I would suggest to have a small watercolor notebook. And if you have more time, you can go whichever size you want. I'm using my Arches 140-pound cold press watercolor paper. I like to practice on a bigger paper so I can see what's going on. I can experiment, have fun, make mistakes. Of course, we all do. We learn from them. So if you would like to see, join me and let's start.
Here is a list of the watercolors I will be using. I will also insert on a screen the name of the watercolor and the brush as I'm painting along. As usual, I will wet the paper and then using flat bristle brush, I saturate it with yellow paint and smear it generously in a few horizontal strokes. Then I rinse the brush and apply red color straight over the yellow so it can blend in and create soft edge. As you can see, the color is slowly spreading out. I am being quick here and loosely making marks to suggest the red clouds. For the rest of the sky, I will mix purple color and fill in the top part of the sky, and I also use it to fill in the shadows in the path, in its tracks, and the footmarks in the snow. Then I go back in with the wet wash brush and glaze over the whole sky. This allows the color to spread into each other easily and it creates softer clouds. I add a little bit more blue to the lighter part of the sky, and then using a damp paper towel I will lift some color off that blend into this area. Now I fill the yellow color to the parts of the clouds that reflect the most sunlight. Because the sky is still wet, the yellow will spread on its own over the red. I don't need to blend it in. Next, I will use my fan brush to paint the woodland area. As you can see, I'm quickly rotating and twisting the brush to the left and to the right. This method is fast and easy and fun way to create the top branches of the trees. For the rest, I will just fill it in with the large flat bristle brush. I am using mixture of cool colors such as blue, green, and adding a little bit of brown to complement the warm colors of the sky. This cool mixture will also be used for the grassy banks and for the foreground trees to unite everything harmoniously together. I am painting everything loosely and blending washes of brown and green into the grass and the bushes along the path. I'm also glazing over the wet wash to spread the colors more softly in the paper. Now, using my small flat brush, I will dip it into the dark blue color and add a little bit of dark spots in the woodlands and the grassy areas up front. With the brush, I touch the paper and apply a little bit of pressure and pull down, making broken color marks. To suggest the footsteps in the snow, I'm making dabbing motions with the brush. Now I will start painting the front trees and branches with my number 6 brush. I'm still using the same cool mixture of the blue, green, and brown. I try to make shorter and longer marks in a different direction and angles for more random placement of the branches. This will look more realistic, and if you look at the trees in real life, they have so many branches going in all kinds of directions with different thickness, so we're trying to imitate that. Right now I'm adding some red and yellow to some parts of the snow. This is the part where it is icy and it reflects the yellow and the red hues from the sky. I'm also adding some brown color to the grassy banks, defining the grass stems, and also adding some color to the woodlands. This will add some more depth to it. To finish the look of the very fine, small branches of the tree, I will simply use my small flat brush and dry brush it loosely with the short and angled movements again, and scattering it around the main branches. While this is drying, I will move on to add some more white to paint the snow-covered woodland. As you can see here, I'm leaving the yellow color peeking through the woods untouched and only adding the white below and around it to suggest the snow on the treetops. Starting on the right side, I'm making quick paint strokes to make grass stick out at the front. I'm also painting a small young tree and its branches. This will balance the overall composition and making this side less symmetrical to the left side. For the last touches, I am using X-acto knife to scratch some paint off to suggest snow on the grass and the branches on both sides of the painting. I can also see that the trees needs to be darkened and more defined. So with the same color mixture, I am painting more random lines and strokes to the branches, making it look fuller on both sides. Now I am painting the reflections of the sky in the icy spots on the snow. I'm using red and glazing over with water to make it more transparent. And for the last touches, I will spatter some more of the white paint over the trees. I use my finger and a flat angled brush to spray the paint in a different direction. And here is the close-up look at the finished painting. You can see how the cool colors complement the warm colors, and all together it works really nicely and harmoniously throughout the painting.
Well, this is the finished painting. I hope you enjoyed this video and practice a little bit of loose painting with me. Let me know in the comments, how often do you practice? Do you paint daily? What is your schedule? I would love to know. Please connect with me.
Subscribe, help my channel to grow and be able to be seen with many other people and help them on their painting journey. And don't forget, I always read your comments.
If you have any questions about this process or any of my other paintings and you want to know a little bit more details, don't hesitate. Please leave it in a comment. We all learn from each other and it's important to share. So I hope you had fun, and until next time, have a lovely day and happy painting.